The night was a blur of adrenaline and neon as Jaden Banks gripped the steering wheel of the stolen Dodge Charger. His heart pounded like a bass line in his chest, each beat echoing the thrill and terror of the moment. With one hand, he fumbled with his phone, fingers trembling as he hit Go Live button at 1:13 a.m., a phone in one hand, a stolen Dodge Charger under him. 137,000 followers watching in real time. "We on demon time tonight, boys," he laughed. Young, high off clout, and running lights like they meant nothing. Sirens howled behind him, flashing red and blue, chasing white-hot ego. But this wasn't just another joyride. This wasn't for kicks. This was his moment. Jaden Banks, a.k.a. at Clutch J99, was done being ignored, dismissed at school, laughed at by his ex, fired from Wendy's 2 weeks ago. Now, he was viral. "They finna put me on the news, bro," he screamed, swerving past an 18-wheeler, nearly clipping a mailbox. Viewers spammed emojis, fire, skulls, sirens. Then came the comments that changed the game. "They got choppers on you, dummy. They spike-stripped I-40, it's over. Bro, they just boxed you in." Jaden laughed again, but this time, it was thinner. The voice in his live turned shaky. The comments got crueler. The likes shot up. So did the risk. But far away, watching in silence, was Officer Darla Quinn. 28 years on the force. 2 years from retirement. Widowed, tired, and tonight, disrespected. Because earlier that day, Jaden had live-streamed himself throwing a milkshake on her squad car. Called her a grandma in blue. It went viral. Again. But Darla remembered Jaden from years ago. She'd responded to his house when he was just 8. Mom overdosed on the floor. Little Jaden hiding under the sink. She was the one who carried him out. Now he was speeding toward her precinct, laughing like pain had no memory. "Time to go viral again, people. They ain't catching me." Boom. A spike strip. A twist. A flip. Jaden's live feed jolted. Phone flew across the dash. Sparks lit the windshield. Seatbelt held. Barely. "Aw, man." Cops swarmed, guns drawn, tires spinning in place, but no one fired. Darla stepped forward. No vest, no backup, just her and history. Jaden saw her through the cracked windshield, mouth open, eyes wide. "You again," he whispered. But she wasn't here for revenge. She was here for accountability. And this time, it came with handcuffs. "Get out of the car, Jaden." She said his name like she'd known him forever, because she had. He hesitated, shaking, bleeding, live stream still rolling, viewers begging, "Run!" "Don't let him take you. Crash into her if you have to." Jaden reached for something under the seat. One cop flinched, another aimed. Darla didn't blink. "Jaden, don't add murder to your mistakes. You know what's under there isn't worth it." Silence. Tension so thick you could cut it with a badge. And then, he broke. Collapsed in sobs, snot, tears, regret. The phone fell sideways. Live stream still rolling. Chat froze. Heart stopped. No more LOLs, only... damn. The viral clips died down by morning. New TikTok drama took over. But something shifted in Jaden. Inside holding, he asked for Officer Quinn, asked for the woman who never once pulled her gun, who knew his name when the world only called him a handle. She showed up, coffee in hand, no smile, just truth. "You're lucky, Jaden. They wanted to charge you with attempted vehicular assault. You'll still go down, but not for life." He nodded, eyes down. "Why'd you do it?" she asked. He hesitated. "To matter," he said. "Felt like I was invisible until I went live. I don't know. I just wanted someone to see me." Darla leaned back. "We saw you all right, but the wrong you, the loudest you, not the best." She stood. "Make this mean something, Jaden. Don't go back to being a punchline." And she left. Fade to black. 6 months later, a new live stream, new name, same face, but different eyes. Jaden now hosts a small podcast from County. Behind bars, beyond the hype. Talks about decisions, consequences, the price of clout. He speaks slowly now, with weight. His most recent episode? The woman who didn't pull the trigger. Over 400,000 views. Most from confused kids looking for the old Jaden. They found something else instead. A mirror, a warning. But as the screen fades, a knock at Jaden's cell. "You've got a visitor. She says it's urgent." He walks out. But it's not Darla. It's a man in a suit, dark sunglasses, federal badge, and in his hand, a screenshot from Jaden's old live. Paused, zoomed, a gun under the seat, exactly where Jaden had reached, exactly where Darla said not to. And now, the feds want to know, why did she let you go? What else aren't you telling us? Fade out. Screen blackens. Jaden sits, hands cuffed to the table. Across from him, Agent Walker. No badge on the table, no small talk. Just a printed still frame photo between them. Jaden's hand, the gun, the moment. "You reached for this, didn't you?" Jaden looks down. Not answering was an answer. Walker leans in, voice low. "She should have taken you down. That's policy. That's protocol." But instead, she gambled. Jaden doesn't flinch, but his jaw tightens. "You think this is about mercy?" Walker continues. "It's about chain of command, about precedent. We have cameras. We have viewers. We have lawsuits ready to jump." Jaden finally speaks. "She saved me. She broke the rules." "No. She broke the cycle." Walker taps the photo again. "Not what the DA thinks. They see this and wonder, why would a veteran cop put her life on the line unless she had a reason?" Jaden tilts his head. "What are you really asking?" The agent slides him a pen. "You testify against her. Say she knew you had the gun, that she ignored the threat. We push leniency on your sentencing. Maybe you walk in 2 years." Jaden stares. 2 years. Freedom. The internet. His microphone. His second chance. But in his mind, he sees a little boy under a kitchen sink. A blue uniform. A soft voice. The only person who didn't look through him. Cut to flashback, 6 months earlier. Dashcam audio. Static. Quinn's voice. "I see your hand, Jaden. I see where it's going. But I also see the kid who asked me if his mom was going to wake up. That kid doesn't pull a trigger tonight." Back to present. Jaden puts the pen down. "She didn't let me go. I surrendered." Walker sighs. "Then you're going down hard. So be it." A knock at the door. She opens it. Same suit, same sunglasses. "You're under internal review for excessive leniency and policy violations?" No surprise on her face. She was expecting it. "So he didn't flip?" "No, ma'am, he didn't." Darla nods. Pours coffee. The agent lingers. "Why him? Why risk your career on a kid with a live stream addiction and a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt?" She sets the cup down. "Because if the system's only option is to crush people like Jaden, then maybe it's the system that needs reviewing." Jaden enters in chains. His podcast fans sit in the back. Teachers, a pastor, 2 youth center reps, all testifying. He speaks to the kids nobody listens to. He's not reformed. He's evolving. He's what happens when someone gets one more chance. The judge listens. But the DA is ruthless. "Your Honor, this is not a redemption story. This is a pattern. A viral criminal now hiding behind a microphone." They play the dash cam clip, the spike strip, the reach, the silence. Then Darla's voice again. "Don't make me call your grandma Jaden." I still have her number. Laughter in the courtroom. The judge even smirks. Then silence. The gavel hits. 10 years, suspended, 5 years probation, immediate release under supervised community service and digital advocacy restrictions. Gasps. Tears. And Jaden breathes. Jaden now teaches digital literacy. How to use social media to build, not burn. His channel, now called Clutch Clarity. Same followers, new message. He tells kids, if you chase fame without a foundation, it'll collapse under your feet. The camera doesn't love you, it uses you. Going viral is nothing. Staying real is everything. Camera pans to Darla, sitting quietly in the back. No uniform, no badge, just a proud, tired smile. Jaden spots her, pauses, then says into the mic, you only need one person to believe in you. But it has to start with yourself. But then, a cut to a dark room, a different live stream, anonymous account, username at Viral Vengeance, 99, voice distorted. He didn't deserve a second chance. He wrecked lives. He played with death. And now they treat him like a hero? Screen glitch. Video ends with a chilling message. Some people don't deserve redemption. We're bringing back the truth. Stay tuned. Jaden's silhouette walks alone. Hoodie up. Back stiff. He's just finished his last session of the week, mentoring 6 teens who remind him too much of himself. But something feels off. A car engine idles across the lot. No headlights, no movement. Jaden slows his steps. His phone buzzes. A message from an unknown number. You're not fooling everyone. He looks up. The idling car is gone. She's sitting in the corner sipping lukewarm coffee, eyes on the local news. Former viral fugitive turned youth advocate Jaden Miles is stirring controversy again. TV cuts to grainy footage. Jaden arguing with a gas station clerk. No sound, just wild gestures. Then a still frame, Jaden's hand in his jacket. Blurry, ambiguous. Authorities say a new anonymous channel called at Viral Vengeance 99 has submitted over 15 clips of Jaden allegedly violating probation. Community divided. Is he really changed? Or just rebranding crime? The anchor's voice sharpens. The court has issued a mandatory review of Jaden's probation, effective immediately. Darla closes her eyes. She knew this was coming. Flashback, 3 weeks earlier. Jaden's podcast studio. Low light, big energy, a guest across from him, young, quiet, nervous. Amir, 16th. He had filmed a police encounter that went viral. But after the attention died, he got expelled. Jaden leaned in. They'll turn your camera into a weapon or a shield, Amir. You get to choose which. Amir looked down. He chose silence. Back to present. That same Amir is now live streaming anonymously from the @ViralVengeance99 account. He's the one leaking Jaden's footage. Cut to parole office drab room, 2 chairs, 1 clock that ticks too loudly. Jaden sitting across from a stern-faced officer. No smiles, no sympathy. A laptop plays the videos. Jaden pacing at night. Jaden raising his voice. Jaden slipping. We're reinstating your house restrictions. Curfew, travel ban, and you'll need a chaperone for public appearances. Jaden explodes. This is a setup. That clip, there's no context. The kid was crying for help. I didn't touch anyone. I didn't threaten. Intent doesn't matter anymore. Perception does. Jaden leans back, defeated. He glances at the laptop, on pause. His face frozen in mid-gesture, out of focus, but unmistakably angry. The internet won't care what he was saying, only how it looked. He stares into the lens. He told me I had power, but he never told me what it costs. So I'm making sure everyone sees the full story, not just his version, mine. Truth doesn't need edits, just exposure. He uploads another clip. Jaden, slipping a note to someone in the hallway. No audio, no context. The caption reads, ex-gang ties, probation violation, fade to Darla's house. She's on the phone. You said the boy's clean, Jaden, but I'm looking at your name trending again, and this time, Jaden's voice on speaker, worn and breaking. He's not trying to destroy me. He's trying to be heard, just like I was. He's going to get you locked up. Then let him, but don't let him fall through the cracks. Silence. Then a click. Darla hangs up. She grabs her coat. Cut to police department, lobby, night. Jaden walks in, alone. He slides his phone across the desk. Check the metadata. The clips are cut, cropped, out of order. I've got originals. The officer raises an eyebrow. Jaden continues. I want to press charges for digital harassment, but not on Amir, on whoever's pushing him to do it. You got proof? Jaden nods. Not yet, but I know where to find it. Flash to old storage room, back of the community center. Dust, wires, a forgotten security panel. Jaden rewinds the tapes. There it is. The night he handed Amir the note. Pause. Zoom. Play. The note says, "You're not alone. I see you." Montage. Darla visits Amir's school. She talks to a counselor, talks to Amir's guardian, then finally, to Amir himself. She shows him the unedited footage, then says, "The truth's not what hurts people, Amir. It's what heals them, if it's whole." Amir's eyes fill. I just wanted someone to notice me. He did. Then the likes came. I didn't know how to stop. Darla puts a hand on his shoulder. Then let's fix it. Together. Cut to live stream. Joint broadcast. Jaden and Amir on camera together. Jaden. I've been where Amir is. Where you think the views mean value. But that's a trap. Real value is what you give people, not how many people watch you fall. Amir. I let the wrong people turn me into a tool, but I'm taking my voice back. Thousands watching. Chat explodes. This is growth. This is real. Respect doubled. But then, a pop-up on the screen, a new video, not from Amir, not from Jaden. Username, @ViralVengeance99. Caption. You thought it was over? He's hiding more than you think? Grainy footage begins. A different angle. Jaden at a convenience store. This time the camera's clearer, and he's not alone. He's talking to a man. One with a badge, one who's not supposed to be there. Jaden's voice crackles faintly. You said the deal was off. That I was out. So why are you following me? Two figures in a shadowed alley. One in a hoodie, one in a uniform. The badge catches the light. Just enough. Detective Cal Monroe. The man who once offered Jaden a deal to walk away from a charge, in exchange for staying useful. But Jaden said no, 2 years ago. So why? Was Cal back? Thousands of viewers paused, breathless. The chat is chaos. Who is that cop? Expose him! Jaden working with police? No way! Jaden stands up. His phone screen flickers. Darla is calling. He doesn't answer. Not yet. She's got two phones ringing, one hand on the wheel, one hand shaking. On speaker, Amir's voice, urgent. That last clip? It wasn't from my phone. Someone cloned the account. I think it's that guy. The one from the badge. Cal Monroe. Darla's eyes narrow. You're telling me this now? I didn't know what he was until Jaden showed me the old footage. That badge, he wasn't just corrupt. He made Jaden flip on his crew once, and then tried to keep him on the leash. Darla swerves onto the freeway. If he's back, Jaden's not just in trouble. He's in danger. It's not the police. It's Cal. Older now. Colder. You never learned to shut the hell up, did you? Jaden stands, eyes locked. I'm not that scared kid anymore. I built this. With no shortcuts, no shadows. You don't own me. Cal steps forward. You owe me. You got out clean while I got hung out to dry. Your little live streams, your redemption arc, they're built on lies. You were never innocent, and I've got the tapes to prove it. Jaden's jaw tightens. Number, you've got edits. I've got the truth, and it's uploading right now. He hits a button on his desk. A file begins to upload. Operation Gatekeeper, full footage. Every conversation, every threat, every time Cal used his badge to silence and coerce. It's all going public. Cut to Police HQ, Internal Affairs Room, monitors beeping. One officer looks up, shocked. Sir, We've got a situation, live stream footage, internal file leaks, someone's naming Detective Monroe. Again? Number not just naming, proving. Back to Jaden's studio. Showdown. Cal pulls his weapon. Jaden doesn't flinch. You kill me now. The whole world sees it live. You threaten me again. And I promise, your legacy ends tonight. Sirens in the distance. Too close now. Cal backs up. You think you win because you're loud? I was the system. You're just noise. Jaden walks forward, one slow step at a time. Number, I'm the echo of every kid you buried. I'm the face they tried to forget. And tonight, that system hears me scream. Sirens stop. SWAT unit bursts in, guns raised. Cal drops his weapon, hands up, badge off. Jaden falls into a chair, shaking, but not broken. Montage, news segments, headlines, community celebrations. Detective Cal Monroe faces federal indictment. Jaden Miles cleared of all allegations, called hero by underserved communities. At Viral Vengeance 99 Now, a youth-led accountability project. Amir is there, next to Jaden, no longer anonymous, no longer angry. Final scene, community center, 1 week later. The place is packed, teens, families, reporters. Jaden steps to the mic. I was once just a kid with a camera and a grudge, but the truth? Revenge rots. Purpose heals. We didn't win because we were perfect. We won because we didn't give up on the truth. Crowd erupts. But Jaden's eyes settle on one person. Darla. She nods. He nods back. Fade out, but just before the screen goes black. A new video alert pops up on Jaden's screen. Anonymous sender. No account name, no message, just a thumbnail, an old photo, Jaden, a younger Cal, a third man, face blurred. You took down the corrupt cop. But what about the one who made him? Was Jaden a victim of the system, or a product of his own choices? And what does his story say about the power of redemption and the cost of fame?